All right, let's just be real for a second. We live in a world that's, well, it's constantly judging us, right? Constantly sizing us up, measuring our worth. But what if? What if the opinion that matters most isn't from anyone out there? Today, we're going to dive into this idea, this huge shift in perspective, moving away from all that noise to find out who we really are, deep down.
So let's start with a question that really gets to the heart of it all. Seriously, have you ever just stopped and asked yourself this? Not who your friends think you are, not that curated version on social media, but the real you, the one that exists when all the filters and masks come off. This is the big question we're going to try to unpack together.
And this really breaks down that core conflict, doesn't it? You've got the world's judgment over here, and it's fast, it loves to focus on our mistakes. And let's be honest, it moves on and forgets us in a heartbeat. But then, on the other side, you have Allah's gaze. And that's a whole different story. It's a lens that sees our efforts to turn back, that understands our souls, and it never forgets a servant who's trying to come home.
And you know, that worldly judgment, that's exactly what fuels this crazy, endless chase for more beauty, more attention, more validation. It is exhausting. It's a race that completely distracts us from what we're really supposed to be doing here. Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the answer? Well, that brings us right here. Finding your true purpose. It's all about a brand new way of looking at where real honor, the kind that actually lasts, truly lies. And this quote, this just flips the whole idea of honor on its head. It's saying that real honor, the highest honor, has nothing to do with being the most popular or successful or beautiful by the world's standards. Nope. It's all about having the most taqwa, that deep, genuine, internal awareness of God. And this connects right to our core purpose, you know? It sets the stage for everything. But when we hear that word, worship, what do we think of? Because it's so much broader than you might imagine.
Yeah, see, worship or ibadah, it's not just about the rituals, like prayer or fasting. Those are huge, of course, but it's more. It's a state of your heart. It's a whole way of life where your awareness of God can turn the most ordinary, mundane moments into something deeply meaningful.
Just look at these examples. Being patient when you're in pain, that's worship. Choosing to be honest when a little lie would be so much easier, that's worship. Guarding your tongue, giving a sincere smile, helping your family with a pure heart, every single one of these things can become a powerful act of devotion. It's all about the intention behind it.
Okay, so once we get this new definition of purpose, it naturally leads us here, to redefining our identity. It's about finally letting go of all those labels the world tries to slap on us.
And it really begins with this simple but incredibly powerful two-step mental shift. It's a choice you make. Step 1, stop asking, what do people think of me? Step 2, start asking, what does Allah think of me? Because at the end of the day, He's the one who sees the silent struggles, the quiet tears, and all the effort you're putting in that nobody else even notices.
Oh, this is so important. Comparison, it's a thief. It's a silent thief that sneaks into your heart and just steals your peace. It robs you of your gratitude and makes you blind to all the good things right in front of you.
Listen, your journey is yours alone. The strengths you have, the gifts you've been given, even the challenges you're facing, they were all designed specifically for you. But the moment you start down that path of comparison, all of that gets ignored. It just drains your gratitude and completely distorts the view of your own beautiful, unique path.
And here's another really comforting thought. You know how people can sometimes hold your past against you? They remember your mistakes, every stumble. Well, Allah's view is just different. He remembers your tears when you felt regret. He remembers your effort, your struggle to change. In His eyes, your past doesn't define who you are today.
And that's because the standard isn't perfection, it's sincerity. What this shows us is that the love is there for those who keep coming back, the ones who try again, who get back up after they fall. It's about the journey of becoming better, not about having a perfect track record. Now let's be real, this journey isn't a walk in the park. Life throws curveballs, right? It's full of challenges, so we need tools. Let's talk about the essential tools we need to find strength when things get tough. First up is sabr. And please, don't think of this as just passively waiting or putting up with stuff. It's not weakness. It is an active, powerful kind of strength. It's that beautiful patience you feel when you know deep down that even when hope is just a tiny flicker, you are absolutely not alone in your struggle. And the second tool is Tawakkul. This is the incredible piece that comes from ultimate trust. It's when you make that conscious choice to just let go, to release your tight grip on control, to trade that constant anxiety for faith, and to trust that there's a bigger, wiser plan at work.
And this is the promise that holds up both sabr and tawakkul. Whatever it is you're facing right now, no matter how impossible it feels, know this: it was measured just for you. It's not more than you can handle. You weren't given this challenge to be broken by it. You were given it to be built by it.
I just love this way of looking at things. Maybe your life isn't falling apart. Maybe it's being rearranged by the one who loves you. Think about that. Hardships aren't just punishments, they're redirections. They're meant to guide you towards something even better, something you might not be able to see just yet.
So, what happens when you take this new sense of purpose and you arm yourself with these tools for the tough times? Well, it all leads you right here to the path of inner peace, to living a life that feels sincere and truly meaningful.
And what does that look like in a person? It means you're sincere, not chasing perfection. You're consistent, even if your efforts feel small. You're grounded. You feel spiritually alive. And most of all, you're at peace. Because your worth, your strength, it all comes from that connection to your Creator.
And this right here just hammers home that point about consistency. It's not about the big, flashy things you do once in a while. It's the small, steady, sincere actions that are loved the most. A little bit of good, done consistently every day, that's what builds something amazing over time.
Really, this sums up our entire conversation, doesn't it? It's a completely different way to define success. It's got nothing to do with what you own or how many people are clapping for you. Real success, the kind that fills your soul, starts the very day you stop living for everyone else and start living for Allah.
So, we're going to end right where we started, with a question. But this one's different. It's not just something to think about, it's a call to action. After everything we've talked about, what's one small, sincere thing you can change starting today for His sake? Because that's where it all begins. Real change starts with that very first intentional step.